Yeah, these bomb throwers are just really handy in this situation. Let's get my Dodongos back and see if I can let them use some of their fire breath. And I'll just have these Gorons roll over them. Awesome. Those ones are actually in Berserker mode, so I can't control them. As long as they're rolling over something. Yeah, pretty much all my melee units are smoked already, except for these Ruby Guards, which are proving their worth. Horribly outnumbered, and yet they're just slowly cutting through, or should I say smashing through all these Zoras. Still pissed that I killed King Dodongo with my own bombs. Let's have these bomb throwers take care of these Zoras. I don't know why my Dodongos ran off out here. Yeah, the Zoras definitely have a number advantage in this fight. That's kind of what I did on purpose, though, since the Gorons themselves are individually powerful. They're lesser in number than all the other races, whereas other races like the Kokiri, since they're tiny weak children, they'll actually have lots of numbers compared to all the other sides. It's a way to sort of balance out the factions, because balance is important in a real-time strategy game. Those Zora mages are, even though they seem to be having really bad accuracy issues, I have a feeling they're why my melee units died off so fast. Now these Dodongos are kicking ass with their fire breath. And these bomb throwers are just, they work really well in unison with each other. And they work even better when these Gorons roll over Zoras. Yeah, I have a feeling that my blind charge at the start, again, was my undoing, because I was probably fine at first, but I have a feeling my own bomb throwers, or the bombs ended up killing my forces along with the Zoras. A lot of Goron tactics are like that, where they have obviously powerful units, but if you don't use them right, it'll backfire horribly on you. Let's see if I can get my Dodongos to be a little more useful. Their status says that they're tired, probably from blowing fire out so much. Yep, these Ruby Guards are just kicking ass. Although I have a feeling if one of those lightning bolts hits their metal shield, it might be the end of them. Let's get my Dodongos to come up and help them before they get killed off. That fire breath is really handy. Yeah, those Ruby Guards are. there's a big pile of corpses in their path. I honestly think this is the best I've ever seen the Dodongos do in a match. Normally they get killed off pretty easy because it takes them a while to charge up their fire breath, and the enemy will just get up and start hacking at them. But for some reason, apparently these Dodongos and my bomb throwers have proven to be the more useful units in this particular match. I don't know why my bomb throwers are just hanging out back here. Let's get them back in the fight to help these Dodongos. I'll get my ruby guards back here to might be able to have a stronger presence if all my units regrouped and just pushed forward. I only have a few of them left. Again, thankfully the accuracy of those lightning bolts seems pretty low at the moment. Throw your bombs, bomb throwers. Chucking those bombs. Yeah, I'm gonna get my Dodongas out of there and just have them breathe fire. And it looks like all my ruby guards got killed off, so this is probably gonna end up being a loss. Unless somehow I can manage to keep my Dodongos and bomb throwers out of range and just slowly pelt the Zoras to death. Which I have done before, just with archers, not bomb throwers. Nah, these Zora mages are just, they're gonna, yeah. Oh, I just killed some of my Gorons. Yeah, the lightning bolts managed to ignite pretty much everything inside the Gorons' bodies so that they basically explode into flames. Because, as many would know, the Gorons are immune to fire. Which is why I always thought it funny that the Gorons were so afraid of the Dodongos, because the Dodongos' main attack is breathing fire, which the Gorons are immune to. So I always thought it was funny how they were afraid of the Dodongos in Ocarina of Time, when they could have probably just come in and punched them to death. Which is why the Dodongos are their beasts of burden this time around. Yeah, it looks like my bomb throwers are all dead now, so I just have my 2 squadrons of Dodongos left. Pretty sure they're not going to be able to torch the 100-something Zoras that are left, but I'll give it a shot. Final charge of the Dodongos. There they go, charging up their fire breath. Now they're just going to run over them. Oh, managed to torch a lot of those Zoras right there. No. Only have 3 left. The other one's made to run for it. And there's the end of the fight. So once again, I don't think it's wise to blindly charge at the start of the match. Although if you look at the stats here, I killed way more Zoras than they killed Gorons, so if I had, used a little more strategy, I probably would have came out a little better in that match, especially if I didn't bomb King Dodongo to death. But anyway, that was a showcase of the Gorons fighting the Zoras. So over the next week, I'm just going to finish up the last of the Zora units, and then I will start on the Kokiri. So until then, thank you for watching.